Alright, what's up, family? We're gonna do this video here on an all too familiar thing that a lot of us play a part in, but unbeknownst to us, sometimes we're being played and don't even realize it. So therefore, I'm gonna title this video here, From Childhood to Adult Scams. Because there's all kind of scams that's going on right up under your nose. And sometimes people play you to be the victim of their scam, and you don't even know you're being played. Watch, you know what I'm talking about, because I guarantee you, a lot of y'all was this person. I know I was. Watch this. When I was a kid, this was me, being a grifter. And as always, it never stops. I know I may have used that word before, but I'm going to use it again, because it applies to this video perfectly. What is a grifter? A grifter is a person who deals in small, petty time swindling or scamming somebody, getting over on somebody. You know, so anyway, look at me when I was a kid. Look at the type of stuff I used to do. Let's say I'm going to the corner store and I want to buy a bunch of candy. Because, you know, when I was a kid, boy, cartoons and candy. But anyway, I only got 35 cents. That's exactly how much money I got. I got 35 cents. But I go to the store, what did I get? I get a bag of chips. I get some lemon heads. Y'all remember all these type of candy, right? I get some Boston baked beans, right? And then I get some squirrel nuts. And then I get some gummy penny candies. And I get this and I get that and I get that. I get the oatmeal cakes when they used to be the real oatmeal cakes, not the little Debbie fake stuff nowadays. But anyway, I would get all that stuff, right? And then I would look at the line and it's empty. See? But I'm a grifter. Even when I was a kid, didn't even know what the word meant. I knew how to scam. Nobody's online, but I see there's other people in the store. So what I would do, I ain't getting online yet, because there's nobody online. And I know I only got 35 cents in my pocket. And I know I got about 70 cents worth of candy. So what do? I walk around the store, I take my time, and then once I see, oh, that look like a nice guy right there. That guy look like a good guy. Or that woman there, she look like a nice grandma. She look like a good lady. I'll wait till they get online. Once I see them get online, I'll jump right in back of them, or I jump right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where the grift starts, right? So now let's say I'm in front of them, right? And now the guy ringing up my stuff, the potato chips, the lemon heads. And then he'd be like, yeah, that's going to be 70 cents, young man. And then I go in my pocket. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'd be like, here you go. And he'd be like, I said it's 70 cents. I'm like, 70 cents? Oh, you said 70? That's 35. Oh, hold on. All right. I thought I had more money. Oh, man. And then, see, now the cashier knows how this goes, because I done it so many times. So he'd be like, hey, listen, look, we got other people online. You're gonna have to put these things back, because you know, these are all my other candies, right? He'd be like, you're gonna have to put the lemon heads back, you're gonna have to put the Boston baked beans. I'm like, yeah, but that's my stuff, man. And he's like, yeah, well, you don't got enough money for it, okay? So you're gonna put the Boston baked beans back, you're gonna put the lemon heads, and you're gonna put these bag of potato chips back, okay? And I'll be like, yeah, but hold on, wait a minute. And I'm still standing in line checking all my pockets. I know doggone well I ain't got no money. See, it's a scam though. It's a scam. And I'm checking all my pockets. I might even take my shoe off and say, wait a minute, I think I had some money in my sock. And then what happens? Because I know how to run the scam. The guy in back of me or the lady go, you know, sir, I'll just pay for his stuff. How much is his stuff? Oh, it's going to be an extra 25 cents, 30 cents, whatever, right? 35, whatever, right? And then the lady or the man go, I'll just pay for his stuff. Young man, I'm going to pay for your stuff. It's no problem. You know, I'll pay for your stuff. I know how it was when I was a kid. I'm going to pay for and then what do I do as a kid? Play the role. And I go, really? Oh, thanks. Oh, gee, thanks. You're nice. You're a nice lady. Thank you. And then she get me my stuff. She said, no problem. You have a good day, young man. And then I go out of the store and then I meet up with my friends and I tell them how the scam works. Because I'm a grifter as a kid. See, I knew I ain't have enough for all this stuff. But I say I'm going to play the role. Now, the reason I brought that story up, because it's a real story. This stuff I used to do as a kid. I knew how to get over. Just being a cute little kid at the time and get in line in front of people, older adults, there's a high probability they're going to pay for your stuff when you short on it. Now watch this. That's, like I said, was the title of the video. childhood to adult scams. I watched a video not too long ago on the internet where this guy was proud to say he helped this lady out in the store. Same lineup like I did as a kid. But he was going on and on about how people were so rude to the lady. He said the lady got in line and he said she had about $100 worth of stuff, baby stuff, kid stuff, food stuff to eat. He said, you tell a lady, struggling a little time, this and that. He said, when the cashier rang up her stuff, it came to $100, right? He said she only had $55. She $45 short. So next thing you know, all the people in the back, I was like, ma'am, I got somewhere to go. You ain't got the money. So now she was doing what I did as a kid, going through her pocket, playing the game. She's a grifter. Remember, grifter. Small, petty, swindling, scamming. She acting, checking in her purse, knowing ain't nothing there. And then now people was complaining more like, oh my gosh, you could hear, the guy said, you could hear other people saying all kind of disrespectful stuff. So he thought. He said they were saying stuff like, now she knows she ain't had the money to buy it. Then he heard another person go, you holding up the line. Then you heard another person say, man, oh my gosh, I can't stand when people do this and they ain't got enough money. He said not one person offered to help the lady, right? He said, so what he did, he told the cashier, like what I did when I was a kid. But this is a grown-ass woman. He said, the cashier told, hello, pretty good, yourself? Great. So he told, all right. So he told the cashier, he said, hey, sir, no problem. He said, man, how much is her stuff? That additional she have to pay. And the guy said $45. He said, so you know what? He said, don't worry about it. Sir, I'll pay for the rest of her stuff. And he said, he told the lady, ma'am, don't worry about it. I'll pay for the rest of your groceries. I see you got a lot of kids stuff. I know how it is. I know how it was when I was a kid. We didn't have. He said, I got an extra $45. I'll pay for your stuff. And he said, right away, the lady was like, oh, gee, thanks. I really appreciate it. You're a nice young man. See? Just like when I was a kid, right? So he said, now he doing a video talking about how selfish, inhumane, and rude people are that no one offered to help this lady. Now, I never go on no one's platform to talk negative, but what I did text this guy, I said, yo, although that was nice and commendable, because someone done it for me, so maybe I would do it for someone, because I remember it was done for me when I was a kid. I said, but when adults do that, see, they not a kid. They know exactly what they're doing. I said, yo, my man, that was nice what you did. I said, but please, my man, that was a scam what that lady was running. I said, I've seen it time and time again. So many times that it's kind of disgraceful. People play these games. They're grifters. They looking for a sucker to pay their bill.
It's definitely a scam.
Yeah.
I never realized people could, with the simplest things, can run like that.
Yeah.
Because she knew before she even got in the store, she knew how much she was having in her pocket.
Thank you.
So
she knew, and she's not a kid.
Yeah. But
like when I was a kid.
Exactly. But then on top of that, you go in the store and you get a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be more than what you got in your pocket.
Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely is a scam.
It's a scam, and she runs this type of scam. So like I said, I didn't say nothing negative to the guy. Actually, I said something positive. I said that was cool what you did, because you basically was just paying it forward, because you remember someone did it for you. So you're really just paying it forward, but you don't keep paying it forward, especially when you realize this is a scam that a lot of people do. Now, I don't mind a kid doing it every now and then, but a grown adult, no, you're not going to play me for a fool, because the moment that they leave, they go to their girlfriends, their friends, their other family members, and they laugh and they talk about how they got a sucker today. Yeah, girl, I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, girl, how much did you get today? I got this guy to pay $45 on my groceries, girl. I be getting them all the time. I do the same thing. I go in there, I wait till it get crowded, and the line be so packed, and then I act like I can't find my money, and somebody always pay for my stuff. Girl, it works like a charm. It works like a charm. See, that's what they be doing. Don't fall for the scam. Now, like I said, I'm going to say it again. I know I keep saying I'm being redundant. I don't mind every now and then. I would help somebody out. I don't mind, because I remember when I didn't have. Especially if it was some little kid. I definitely remember as a kid. Man, you know how much that hurt when that guy said, you got to put your Boston baked beans back. You got to put your lemon heads back. You got to put your squirrel nuts back. You got to put your gummy candy. I was like, what? That's my candy, man. But yo, watch this. Let's go further. How many times you see people out here on the side of the highway, the road, or whatever, always begging for change, right? I've seen horrific grifters. Remember that one story we seen, babe? The lady, she came.
Oh, she parked her car somewhere?
She parked her car. The lady had a BMW, a nice BMW.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy was filming her the whole time. He said, look at this lady. Look at this grifter. He said, look at her. She comes here all the time, almost every night. He watched her park her car because he was waiting on her. He said she'd come around this time. She parked her car on some side street, and then in the back of her window, he zoomed in. You could see her moving around in the back of the window. What she did, she climbed from the driver's seat to the back. Now she took off her clothes and she put on some old raggedy clothes. Then she tucked her arm in her shirt and made it like she's handicapped. And then she put on a brace, and then she had a cane. And then she walked out of the car limping with one arm and doing a really bad limp, and on the side of the highway begging for change, and getting a lot of people get a lot of suckers. They helping her, and she got a sign like, help me and my kid, we're starving, and please help, we need some money, it's struggling, my husband died, and he was in the war, and he passed away, the government didn't help him. All kind of nonsense she's saying, right? And while she's saying this, she's like, acting like a real handicap. By the end of the day, the guy followed her back to her car, zoomed in the back of her window, seen her take her arm out of the clothes, take the clothes off, put her regular clothes on, jump in the driver's seat and drive off. He followed her. He followed her to a neighborhood, and that's when he ran up on her. He said, hey, you the girl that was, he said, I got you on film scamming people out of money. She was like, get away from me before I call the cops, get away. He said, nah, you've been running this scam for a while, but we got you this time, we got you. You go across town, you act like a handicap. She tried to slap the camera out of his face, out of his hand and everything. But see, you got these type of people all the time. All I'm saying, I don't mind helping someone who really needs it. That's the part that pisses me off. There's some people that really need the help. And when you got grifters like that, it make you not want to help nobody because you're going, nah, man, you ain't going to play me for a sucker. And it's a shame. Those be the people that mess it up for the people that really need it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was all right when you was a kid. You know how much candy was important to me in my cartoons, man? Shoot, man, I need to... Who remember them old school candies? So, let me see if I can go through them. If y'all could mention some extra ones, let me know. Remember, squirrel nuts, the lemon heads, the Boston baked beans, the cherry balls. Oh, remember the big blows? Remember the big blow candy? Is a candy with the gum in the middle. Mess, boy, you had cavities like a champ. If you was anything like me, you had the silver. You had the silver thing in your teeth, right? And I still was eating all my now laters, right? Eating all my now laters. I had the grape now laters, the banana now laters, the cherry now laters. I had all the now laters, right? I would be eating the now laters with that silver cap in my mouth. That's what Joe's got back there, the silver thing in there for the cavities, right? I'll be eating my now laters. Next thing you know, I'll be like, I'll take the now later out of my mouth, and the grape now later will have all that silver stuff stuck in the candy. And know what I would do? Because I was a naive little child. I'm like, oh man, all right, stuff coming out of my mouth. I would take that candy out. I would take the silver stuff out of my candy. Put the candy right back in my mouth. Candy, man. Candy was everything. Cartoons. But y'all know what I'm saying. Don't get scammed by these people. You do want to help some people if you can. But you remember, how does the old saying go? You can help some of the people some of the time, but you can't help all of the people all of the time. And another thing is, you don't want to get suckered by a grifter. They running a scam the whole time, and they laughing at you after they get you. Peace.